guys, and welcome back to the videos. This week we've got a little bit of a different episode for you as we take a road trip to Zion, where Tom nearly gets stuck in a canyon. Then we check out the Grand Canyon and finishing it all off in Las Vegas, seeing one of me and Molly's most favorite performers. Stay tuned and hope you enjoy it.
We're going to the Narrows.
I only had 2 in there. Are you going to add 3, Molly?
Yep, I'm in.
My group will be aware of the weather and the flash flood potential rating and assume the risks involved in entering the canyon. Storms from miles away can produce flash floods and can be life-threatening, and we understand that rescue is not certainty. Sounds like our sort of adventure.
It is 4:50 a.m. and we're going to Zion. Tom's got our new merch on. How's sick? Happy days.
Is this a race? Who can set theirs up the quickest? Lakey's set up a tent 0 times in her life by herself. Molly says she's done it when she was 12 with her dad.
I'm ready to go. Go, Lake.
Molly's good at this. In recent years, I have fallen more and more in love with camping. I truly love to go off-grid and just quiet the noise from everyday life. Getting outside and reconnecting to nature in a way that you just can't do when you're in an urban environment. This was our campsite, and I'd say we got pretty dang lucky with it.
How you going in there? The dog? Oh wow, this is amazing. You need to go to Vegas when you got Molly.
Go right there.
Oh, that's a good one. Gun, Roadrunner, Hedgehog. All right, nighty night.
What are you doing?
Coffee time.
Tom's leaving us on his adventure today.
So what is all this Narrows talk? The Narrows is situated in Zion National Park, which is situated in Utah. The Narrows is made up of an extremely high and narrow canyon following the Virgin River for approximately 18 miles. There are 2 main trails. The bottom-up trail, this is the one the girls chose to do, and the top-down trail. This is the one I chose to do. The top-down trail is just a little bit more adventurous and can be a little bit of a race to finish it within the day.
First of all, congratulate you folks for getting on a bus before 7 a.m.
This is audio check for the vlog, so I'm about to go deep with Lake. We're in the Zion, going along the Virgin River.
Yep.
Whoa! And we're kind of just doing this stuff. Yes, I got Lakey's stick. It's beautiful. Oh! We just went through waist deep water. Let's go.
Let's go. This is way cooler than I thought it was going to be so far.
Yeah.
But
The camera doesn't know just Tom was smart. He told Lakey to wear white socks. I thought I'd stay warm.
Molly's got freaking wool on. So cool. Molly's chucking it.
Here we go. We've been dropped off at Chamberlain's Ranch. It was about an hour and 40-minute drive across a very bumpy, windy road. Rothin. A stick. Got to get one yesterday. It's kind of perfect. Whew. Little morning trot. I'm trying to get as far in as possible before we get to the narrow section. A little trots. Have your backpack on. And the water's actually a little chilly. Crossing number 63. I've been counting. You gotta pay attention because one lapse in concentration and you're rolling your ankle. Waterfall. It does look fun, but I'm not going to give it a crack. A little too shallow at the bottom. That's a leg breaker for sure. Cliffs are phenomenal. They almost fully encompass you in this tiny little passage. Let's keep going. Woohoo! Sunshine, finally.
We're walking back to the shuttle. We were the first people in there this morning, which was really key because now it's packed, we realized. Tom, we don't know where he is, but
that's an interesting update. So Tom, obviously, he was going from the top down. We couldn't even get near halfway, so
we tried.
And that's because you had to swim.
Couldn't swim upstream. So
he's swimming, we're a little concerned because he could be freezing. So it'll be fun to cut the clip of him.
Pretty cold.
And see how cold he is about now.
It's starting to get a little chilly. We've got a little bit of rain now, which isn't too much, so hopefully it doesn't get too bad. I'm just about to go through the really deep section, and this is actually pretty deep. We've got a fair bit of rain. Rain clouds are still there. It looks like there's a bit of a storm behind, so I'm trying to get through narrow section as quickly as possible, which means I've literally just been jumping in the deep end of a bunch of sections and swimming my way back home. I'm a little worried how long I've got to go and how much this storm's gonna set in. The lady at the desk actually told me if you get past campsite 12 and it starts raining, the next section after that is the worst section you can possibly do because it gets really narrow. If there's any rain, the waters rise really quickly. I've committed to this section now, so there's no turning back. I got nowhere to go. Still raining. You can see the storm cloud in the background, and it's kind of fun, kind of tranquil. Haven't seen a person all day long. Sounds weird, but it's actually kind of nice. Keep trotting, get through the gnarly section, have a nice dinner, and catch up with the girls.
How's the legs?
Legs feel weird, like seasick in the legs.
It's like boat rock.
Also, your knees and ankles feel a bit torched.
Who fell over the most?
Molly definitely fell the most. She was going faster than me though, so.
That's a face of a worried wife.
So, Molly and I are back at the car. And we're just looking at this thunderstorm over here, a little worried for Tom.
Whew. Trying to get through this as quickly as possible. Without tripping and stubbing my toe, because there is thunder everywhere, all and around me. It's gone berserk. Oh shit. That's a thunderstorm. But yeah, we're gonna keep trotting, see where we can get to. Oh, well, it is absolutely pouring now. And kind of doesn't look like it's going to stop. So I found some pretty high ground here, which I'm psyched on. Yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see what the storm does. Oh, it's really hard swimming in shoes. And this water's freezing. Oh, fuck me.
You'll be alright because any bit of water doesn't go over the canyons. Anyways, we're gonna have a guess at what time Tom hits this where we are right now.
Right now
it is 2:10 and
I'm claiming he's here at 6:30.
So you're saying he's doing it in 11 hours. I reckon 7:30.
If he doesn't come back tonight, I'll be really stressed out actually.
I have faith in Tom. He'll be having a little bush doof out there.
Rain has stopped, finally. And I have a feeling I'm pretty close to the end. Within an hour, I hope. So we'll see.
He made it. Wifey's happy.
What did he say?
He just said made it. So I'm assuming he's on the bus because you only get service like halfway down on the bus.
And we obviously predicted.
Well, Piccolo said 7:30, 2 hours later than what he did text us in, and I said 6:30. So
The texts are flowing in. She's so happy. Oh, that's how many times he tried to resend it through. Up the dog. He made it. 10 hours.
I'm really excited to hear about his adventures.
I know.
It wasn't as cool as our day.
No, that was pretty epic.
Our day was sick.
I can't believe he made it. He definitely looks weathered. Okay, go.
The one thing I've learned from this trip is that nature is completely and utterly unpredictable. There is no amount of planning that can sometimes prepare you for what it has to offer. Sometimes you just have to take the knocks, readjust your sails, and keep travelling through the storm. The ancient tunnel. Those ancient is up here. How cool is it?
We decided to do rapid fire questions. Isn't that right, babe?
First question we have is, what is the most annoying quality you can think of in a person? People who are too clingy freak me out. I like to have my space.
That's why I freak out.
So do I freak you out, Tom?
You're not clingy.
Because I just cling on around every activity you guys do.
Unreliable. I hate when people are not reliable. I can't trust them. So if they say they're going to be there at a certain time, but I don't trust they'll actually be there at that time.
That's true. You know when you're having a conversation with someone and they're trying to say their opinion or whatever, or maybe their view on anything, but you know they're not being genuine to what they believe, or like they're not being honest. And the elephant in the room, we both know that you're not being honest.
Question number 2 is,
What's the thing you most like in someone, or most appreciate about someone?
Boobies and bum.
Oh my god!
Joking.
That's pretty good. That's gotta go in. That better go in. If that doesn't go in, I'm gonna throw it in.
I like people who make other people feel hurt. I hate people who like, they half won't listen to someone, and it's like some, I don't know, like the random guy,
That's mine.
cleaner in the toilet or whatever, and they just walk past him as he's trying to say something. I really like people who just have the time of day for no matter who you are.
I really admire people who are a bit just kind. Just do the right thing. Like,
This is
help
out
the lady with the groceries. Like, just kind. Like, simple acts of kindness, I think, is lacking in this world, and it's really nice when you see someone that doesn't need to be some grand gesture, but they just are aware and think of other people.
Similar on Tom's in the sense of like people just being appreciative of someone else's situation and being either relatable or understanding. You know?
Yeah. Last question of our questionnaire for the vlog is, if you were an animal, what would you be?
I would be a killer whale because they're the most dominant in the ocean. Nothing messes with them. They get to cover large distances. They hang out with their mates all day, and yeah, they're the top of the food chain.
I would want to be a dolphin.
That was
They
mine.
are so elegant and they just look like they're having fun and enjoying the ocean.
I would be probably a dolphin too. And then you can surf. Still do the
fair.
stuff we want to do. You know? We're almost there. We're losing our minds a little bit.
Hey old man.
That's me, right, cool.
And Tom just asked me a question to the team. What happens if an 8.5 earthquake hits right now? So what are you going to do, Tom?
Me and Lakey decided we're going to go crawl in under the wall. Molly will probably roll down.
I'll take my chances and run.
We just set ourselves a challenge. It is Molly. What did you say?
I set the challenge and I said, let's see how long we can go without breathing through our mouth. So just breathing through our nose, and then everyone be honest and just raise your hand when you've carked it. So let's see.
And we've got probably another hour to go.
Just done 5 minutes and we're kind of huffing and puffing. We made it.
It wasn't too bad. You just got to concentrate on it the whole time. Because as soon as you don't, you go to use your mouth and you're like, oh shit. I will say I feel like pretty good right now.
You get in a better rhythm after like 5 minutes too. Do you notice that?
And you can feel your work ethic, I reckon, like your energy level.
We all made it. That was mentally pretty good too, because it's just an amount where you're like, I'm uncomfortable. I definitely want to breathe. Like, but you don't need to. Made it to Vegas.
Oh, made it to Vegas.
I feel like we're at the Tachi. Where's the wave pool?
This is bang, straight out of the bush. Casino, we're trying to check in. Hotel lobby this way.
Here we are, K1 Speed Baby in Vegas. Who took out the first race out of the three of us, Tom? Tom, why do you love go-karting so much?
Because there's always a loser and always a winner, and it's very defined. And winners are winners.
And what are losers?
Losers are losers.
It's super responsive and they do go fast.
They do go fast. Like, they're really into it. I'm bad, but I just tried to keep up with Tom when he passed me, and I got my fastest lap.
She followed Tom's line.
Yeah. Come on, all I need is one fast lap to beat the Piccolo.
There's proof.
That's only that was race 1. We have 2 more to go, so we'll
200ths of a second.
Number 2 about to go down. Strategy going into the race number 2.
More acceleration, less brakes.
How do we work these things?
No, no.
We're spinning.
So what? Here we are. Gonna go see Adele. I'm ready for it. Hello, let's go.
It's gonna be backwards. I've never been to a concert.
And Adele's like her favorite person in the world. Googling if wearing sparkles is an Adele thing, which it is, Molly said, because everyone hears them sparkles.